were so frustrated with probably some of the treatment. And he said, I'll tell you what, he said, we've had every patient in this hospital. He said, I've got to tell you, your brother's the most stubborn we've ever, you know, he's, but he's very polite about it.
No one's gonna change it, it ain't no use. But who is gonna change this tie to a noose? You always were a problem, but never making mild. Life is just a street fight, where you know you're a little child. They call you a wayward child. You always get your feet wet, you always play with knives. Well, watch that you don't cut yourself. You know you're a wayward child. You know you're a wayward child. Baby, you're a wayward child. Wow! Come on, people! Come on, people!
I'd seen him at a gig, just 15 years of age. I was just walking by the stage door, and out walked Rory. Well, I thought I'd seen God. I couldn't believe it. And I said, Mr. Gallagher, I said, can I ask you one or two questions? And he said, sure, sure. And he put down his guitar. Now, this guy was after doing a 3-hour gig. He was probably just ready to go for a beer and crash for the night. And he spent at least 15 minutes with me. You know, and I went home, I couldn't sleep for 2 days. There was something about him, and I don't know what it was really, but to this day, he still has a profound influence on me. And I felt it was time to kind of give back a little bit of something to the person that was kind of so kind to me as a kid.
What's going on? Everybody's crazy. Yes or no means maybe. What's going on? Can you correct my vision? Hamper my decision.
Larry, what's going on?
For this show, I wanted people that had some kind of connection, some kind of Irish connection, some kind of New York connection to Rory. Just because that's my environment, that's where I've lived for the last 20 years. I decided to use people that I had recorded with or people that I knew so that we'd have some kind of connection on stage.
Seamus and I, we go way back. You know, we played in Ireland together, we played in the Czech Republic together in another band. I was best man at his wedding.
Seamus actually gave me one of my first breaks on local TV. It's like cable access program. We had my first band, Spare More, on. You know, that was like our first time doing TV or anything. We were just playing in the pub.
On the 4.
When I told the singers that they might be doing, you know, this song or that song, each one of them said, "Well, I'm not really a blues singer." And I said, "This is not about blues. It's not about rock. It's about songs. Stop thinking them as just strictly blues songs." Rory transcended blues. He was a great blues player, but he was also a wonderful songwriter. And these songs were country, they were rock, but they bordered on jazz, and some of them were Irish. The wonderful thing then, when they came back, I think they all realized they learned something about Rory's songwriting ability.
I was really pissed when I read the New York Times obituary, because all they really talked about was that, you know, he almost was in the Rolling Stones. You know, he could have been so great, you know, if things had happened to him. I was thinking, man, guy did a couple of thousand stunning gigs. None of that was counting. You know, he was one of the biggest guitarists in the world, but it was only the main thing they emphasized was that he hadn't made it into the Stones. I was thinking, fuck,